Opening scene with suspenseful, cinematic music. Did you know that the average person faces at least one unexpected crisis every year? It might not always make the news, but these personal accidents, disasters, or misunderstandings can disrupt your life significantly. What would you do if faced with an emergency? Today we're going to take a closer look at 5 simple, beginner-friendly steps you can start implementing today to ensure you're prepared for any scenario. Ready or not, let's step into the world of preparedness. Step 1. Conducting a personal risk assessment. First up, assess your vulnerabilities. Because let's face it, knowing yourself is at the heart of readiness. So start by asking, what emergencies are likely to occur where I live? Earthquakes, hurricanes, fires. Write them all down. Then extend it. Examine your daily life, your health, your community structure. Do you have medical needs? What about your financial stability? This is all part of the equation. Once you know what you're up against, preparation gets far less overwhelming. Identifying your weaknesses is a strength in itself. Step 2. Building an emergency communication plan. With risks understood, you'll need a clear plan to communicate during emergencies. Did you know that during many disasters, cell towers get jammed? This is why you need backups. Start by creating a contact tree with family or friends where one person acts as the key beacon for information. Include alternative ways to reach others. Email, work contacts, even ham radios can be useful. Don't forget to store important numbers in safeguarded places. In this day and age, yes, it's okay to write something down on paper too, even if that paper feels old school. Step 3. Assemble essential supplies strategically. All right, here's where people often falter because everyone thinks it's just about buying things. But no, building your supply stash is not about stockpiling endlessly. It's about thinking strategically. Start with essentials: potable water, basic food, non-perishables like canned goods or freeze-dried meals, and first aid items. A smart trick: keep a lightweight portable go bag for absolute emergencies and a more fully stocked kit if you're at home. Rotate your supplies regularly to keep everything fresh. You don't want outdated medicines or food you wouldn't touch even in an emergency. Remember, the idea isn't surviving just for a day or two. It's staying comfortable and resourceful for however long the situation lasts. Step 4. Training and preparedness practice. It's one thing to have a plan. It's entirely another to execute it seamlessly when the pressure's on. Training is your roadmap. Whether you're in a family or are prepping on your own, practice scenarios. For example, what if a fire broke out in your apartment? Time your escape routes. Get CPR certified. It might not just save you, but someone else someday. Familiarize yourself with using survival tools like multi-purpose knives, fire starters, and water filters. Knowing how to use your gear makes it priceless. Once you've rehearsed these plans, complications that once felt daunting seem manageable. Practice is preparation's best friend. Step 5. Preparing mentally for the unexpected. Here's something amazing. Your mind is your most significant asset in emergencies. Confidence stems from mental training and knowing you've covered your bases. Start by visualizing worst-case scenarios and walking through them calmly in your imagination. This isn't about stressing yourself out. It's about building resilience. Meditation, breathing exercises, mindfulness. They're more powerful than you think. The more mentally equipped you are, the more rational decisions you'll be able to make under pressure. They call it emergency speed peace. And believe me, this skill matters. Closing. Is it crazy to prepare like this? Not at all. In a world that's unpredictable, natural disasters, surprise personal events, and even small power cuts can send unprepared folks spinning off course. Can you afford that? Probably not. Why not instead turn chaos into control, fear into readiness? Guess what? Your future self will thank you. When storms of life hit, those who've embraced preparedness don't just survive, they thrive. Being ready for anything isn't just a skill, it's a whole life philosophy. So, there you have it. 5 key beginner tips for being ready for anything. Personal risk assessment, communication plans, supply strategy, training, and mental prep. No matter where you are now, these tactics are your stepping stones to a future where you hold the reins, no matter how stormy things get. Ready to take your preparedness to the next level? Subscribe and let's continue to prepare for anything, together. Now go ahead, share this video with someone you care about who could use these tips. Like, comment your favorite takeaway, and don't forget, you're stronger than you think. See you next time.